Hi guys, it's K.McCoy again. I can't believe how much I've written, but we'll get to that in a bit. Anywho, if you have been watching my most recent videos, you know that I am taking part in Nanowrimo, and for the last 2 weeks, I have been working on a story. It started as a short story that I had this idea in my head, and it has taken flight. I am terrified because we are only 14 days into NaNoWriMo, and this is my current word count. I've never, never have written, I've never written, I should say, that much at this time frame for NaNoWriMo. Usually that's what I had maybe 24 days in. I've never written this much, and it's the majority of it is for one story. And I wrote the ending to this story the other night. I went back and I reread it, and you guys, I was in tears. It's so good. So I eventually will get to my other stories. That's what I want to do for NaNoWriMo. I've gone ahead and I've organized which stories I want to complete, and I've reduced my hours at work um, for other reasons, but mainly because I just want to continue writing. I really want to continue writing while I'm in this space. I've hit this creative tap, this well, and I just want to keep going. And I'm almost done with the story. Like I said, I've written the ending. There was one scene that I wrote a few days ago because I was trying to create, like, fill in plot holes. And let's just say I'm not happy with the scene being in this particular story. And mostly I'm disgusted at how quick it took me to write the scene. TW, I just saying TW. So if I go back and I realize why some of my betas are not happy with this, that would be why. It's definitely TW, and I don't know if I want to keep it in the story. It's like a little bit more than 500 words, and honestly, it took me like 2 songs to write it, and I felt that it was necessary at the time to create uh, a little bit more entry into why one character is the way that they are. And I felt like that was not the way I should have gone. But I had so much inspiration for that scene, and again, it was super easy to write, but I think I'm going to take another approach. I really am not comfortable with this approach in this story. If I was working on something else, I would probably keep it in, but at this point, it's got to go. So later on today, I'm going to scrap it. And when I scrap scenes, I don't necessarily just delete them and go on. I literally copy, cut, or I should say cut, and then I put it in another like another little folder, and I like title what genre it is and why that scene got scrapped so I don't forget. And then I just put it in another file. But yeah, it's got to go. I'm not comfortable with it at all. And this story, surprisingly, is like it would almost be a clean romance if my main character didn't swear out as much as she does. That stays. So I'm trying to figure that out now because I decided after NaNoWriMo, I want to have it edited. I want this book out. And I'm thinking maybe the end of April of next year is when I want this book to be published. So I've contacted an editor. I got a quote. Now I just need to start saving because holy moly, they are not cheap. But I'm pretty sure they are worth every penny, and I'm really excited to work with this particular editor because I found them in a Facebook group that I'm in, and I'm really excited about that. So there, you guys will hear more about that in the upcoming weeks because to hold myself accountable to publishing this story, I've decided in December I will begin sharing the whole process with you guys about editing, finding a book cover artist for it, and just all those little things. So if you're not already tuned in to the story stations, I highly encourage you to do that now. The link is down below in the description box. And yeah, I'm going to keep writing. My goal for now is to finish this story, finish completing the plot holes for this story, because I'm well on track to completing NaNoWriMo. There's no doubt in that. I wasn't even expecting to do that, but I've completely shattered my own personal goals for NaNoWriMo, because my personal goal was 30K. I've already gone leaps and bounds past that. And so now I really get to breathe and take this leisurely victory lap as I, stroll to 50K. I never thought I would stroll to 50K, but here we are. And I'm going to do that with my 2 social justice short stories that I started. But again, they got dark, so I had to stop. And now I'm working on an outline to see where I want them to go. So I'm really, really, really happy with where I am right now with my writing. It's been awesome. It's been really, really, really good. I mean, it's been therapeutic, the story that I've written. I'm not gonna lie, the main character, most of her personality is me. Her situations have never really happened to me, but personality is definitely me, especially the cursing. So that's probably something I want to revisit because when I'm angry I do curse a lot, and it's not cute. But anywho, that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I'm super excited, and I can't wait to check in with you guys again next week to tell you where I am with the story and with NaNoWriMo in general. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you are also participating in NaNoWriMo, let me know where you are right now with the story. Have you met your personal goals? Are you still on track to 50K? What is your story? Like, that's what I really want to know. So thank you again for watching this video, and continue reading, continue writing, continue loving the process. This is K.McCoy, and I will see you all in the next video.